Okay. Okay, so let me introduce. Okay. See, what we are doing using MERN Stack, using full stack development. What we are going to do? Okay, actually, we are creating websites. Okay, using MERN Stack. What we are doing? We are actually creating a website. Website like. See, I'm showing you a website example like Flipkart. You can consider Flipkart is a one kind of web application, right? So using full stack development, we are creating a full-fledged complete website. Okay. What we are doing, we are creating a complete front end and back end of this website. Okay. We use full stack development to create a web application. Web application is nothing like a Flipkart, Amazon, Instagram also you can assume. All these things are your what? Your websites. Okay. So we use these technologies, especially we are learning MERN Stack development to create a full stack complete web application. Okay. Anyone having any issue in what is meant by full stack? Why we use it? Why we use full stack development? We use full stack development to create any kind of web application. Okay. Any issue in this? Any doubt? If any one of you having any doubt, just put a message in chat box or directly you can tell me. Okay, this is just a basic thing about why we use full stack development. We use full stack development to create a web application. Okay, to create a web application. So in this 4 months of training, we are going to learn how to create a complete web application. A web application contains front end. Okay, and it contains backend, and in backend we have database also. Okay, why what is meant by front end now? Anyone? Why we use front end? How can we create? What is meant by front end? Actually, I am asking what is meant by front end. So I am telling you, I am audible, right? I am audible or not? Can you guys give me some thumbs up? I am audible. Okay. Okay. Okay, Likesh, you want to ask me something? Okay, fine. So, what is mean by front end? See, to create any web application, the front end part, the complete visible part. See, this images, this text, right? This nav bar, this search bar of any web application we create, right? So, this is your front end. The entire UI part, the visible thing is your what? Front end. Okay. So this is called it as was front end. So what is meant by backend now? Suppose when you are logging in any web application, they ask you for some login details like this kind of forms. So you enter your email, right? So when you enter some details, your complete data processing, you send you click on this request OTP button. So they take these details and save it in database. How they save it? They use some logic in backend. Okay, so to save these details, whatever the details you have entered, to save these details they use some databases. The databases are like some place where we store our data. Okay, whatever the things entered by user, or some in Flipkart also you can see there are multiple cards are there, multiple products are there. So all these details are stored in database. Why we use database? See, normally we can't store this much data in a normal like in Excel sheet, right? So we want some database to store our website's data. So for that purpose we use database. Okay. See, first of all, I want to clear you with thing what is meant by front end. Front end is nothing but the complete UI part of your web application. Okay, the whatever the thing which is visible on your screen, that is known as what your front end. Okay, like all the images, this text, complete thing which is visible to you, that is mean by your what front end. And what is mean by backend? Now the backend is which is not visible, but it contains some logic. Like see, when I am logged in here, so when I click on this request OTP button, it is sending me some OTP on my mobile, right? How it is sending? This logic, this code we are defining in our backend development. Okay, so all the data processing, how to send data, how to store data, how to generate OTPs, all this kind of things we are doing in our backend development. Okay, why we use databases? To store the details, to store any data. For that purpose we use what databases. Okay, any doubt in this now? Anyone having any doubt in this? What is mean by front end, what is mean by back end, and what is why we use database? If you guys having any doubt, you can feel free to ask me. Okay, I can understand you guys are from very basic, you don't have any coding knowledge, right? So just feel free to ask me if you have any questions. Anyone having any doubt? Anyone want me to explain it once again? Okay, fine. If you are not having any doubt, you can just put a message in chat box no. Okay, so that I can understand you are listening and you are understanding, right? So just put a message in chat box. Okay, Krish. What about others? I want each and everyone is learning, right? Okay. What about others? Alikesh, Harish. Okay, fine. Sudarshan, are you having any doubt? Madhu, Kavya, what about you guys? Okay. Okay, so this is just a basic thing, right? See, what is mean by front end? Front end is nothing but the complete UI part which is visible to you, right? And what is mean by backend? Backend is nothing but all the data processing, all the logical part we are doing inside our backend development. And what is database? We use database to store the details, all the data, whatever it may be, like your items details, users info, or like some comments also. Like in Instagram, you are clicking on like button, your like also will be getting stored in your some database. They store your likes also, whatever the comments you are giving in the particular post, they store that particular comments also in their database. Okay, so all the logical part to going this all these details and storing in your database, all this logical and data processing part will be done by your backend. Okay, and for the storing purpose we use what some databases. So now comes to our complete course curriculum. I am just giving you the basic introduction. Like, see what is full stacks. If you guys have the clear idea what we are actually learning in this entire 4 months of course. So in this entire 4 months of course, we are learning full stack development. We are creating a full-fledged complete web application. Okay, whatever the web application it can be, like it can be Flipkart, Amazon, anything, whatever the website you want to make, you can do it if you learn a full stack development. Okay, so now you guys have clear idea about what is meant by front end, what is back end, and what is database. So especially why we are learning only MERN Stack? Anyone can tell me why we are learning MERN Stack? See, full stack can be of many types. See, with full stack you can do full stack with Java, right? Full stack with Python, okay? Full stack with PHP, okay? Or else you can do full stack with MERN also, okay? Why we are especially focusing on MERN stack? Why not on this other stack? Why especially focusing on MERN stack, not on any other stack? Can anyone tell me? Okay, fine. I will tell you why we are focusing more on one stack compared to any other stack. Like you guys, I think you at least heard about this full stack with Java language. So using Java also you can create a full stack application, complete application which contains front end and back end and database also. Right. Similarly, using Python also you can create a full stack application and with PHP also. Okay, like there is MERN Stack also there. Okay, but especially we are focusing on MERN Stack. The first reason is MERN Stack is like you can say it is nowadays in demand compared to full stack with Java, full stack with Python, full stack with PHP, or full stack with MERN. MERN Stack is nowadays in high demand. Okay, companies are asking for a MERN Stack developer. This is the first reason. Okay, the first reason is MERN Stack is in high demand. Okay, and the second reason is the primary language here we are using is JavaScript only. Okay, so this is the two main reasons. First one is absolutely clear, right? MERN Stack is in high demand. Companies wants a more MERN Stack developer compared to this other stack developers. Okay, so why only JavaScript? Means see, in MERN Stack we are going to learn four technologies. Okay, we are going to see this what stands for M and what stands for E, all this thing. But I'm saying it only use JavaScript. See, when you learn full stack with Java, this one. Okay, when you learn full stack with Java, you have to learn two languages. First one is JavaScript. It is must. You have to learn it. And second one is Java. So you are learning two languages. So it is somewhat hectic, right? You have to learn two languages. Okay, in case of Python also you have to learn Python as well as JavaScript also. Same in case of PHP, you have to learn PHP and JavaScript. Okay, so this is somewhat hectic, right? You are learning two languages. Just to create a web application, you are learning two languages. You are learning two multiple languages. But in the case of MERN Stack, you are learning only JavaScript. It will work with your front end and it will work with your back end and it will work with your database also. So this is the main reason. What's the main reason? You are learning only one language. Okay, compared to any other stack you have to learn at least two languages. First one is JavaScript and second one is maybe can any other language. So that's the reason we are focusing more on MERN Stack development compared to any other stack. Okay, anyone having any doubt in this? If you guys having no doubt, please put a message in chat box so that I can understand you guys are listening. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, fine. So this is the reason why we are focusing only on MERN Stack compared to any other stack. This idea is completely clear, right? So now comes to what is mean by I am, like see, this MERN is a like abbreviation you can say. This is a short form. Okay. It contains each technology's first letter. Okay, this is a short form you can say, M stands for MongoDB. Okay, and E stands for Express.js. Okay, then R stands for React.js, and N stands for Node.js. Okay, so that's why we are calling MERN, that is MERN. Okay, instead of saying MongoDB, Express.js, React.js and Node.js, we are just calling it as what? MERN. Okay, so now comes to why MongoDB. Okay, okay, as I told you, to store any data of your web application, we use some database, right? So in the case of creating a complete web application, entire web application, we want to store some data, we use some databases. So in the case of MERN Stack, we are using MongoDB. So especially, see, there are multiple kind of databases are also there, right? There are not only one database, so there are multiple kind of databases are also there. Like suppose you have MongoDB, and suppose you have Oracle also is there, and there is DynamoDB, there is MySQL. Okay, so there are multiple databases are there. So especially we are learning MongoDB instead of learning any other. So you don't have to learn every databases, you must have to know any one database. So that's why we are focusing only on MongoDB to store your web application details. Okay, data of your application, for that purpose we use MongoDB. Okay, anyone having any doubt why we use MongoDB here? Just feel free to ask me. You can just unmute your mic also, you can directly talk to me. Anyone having any doubt why we use MongoDB? I just want to make sure after each and every step you are understanding. So that's why I am asking this much questions. Okay. So basically, as I told you, to create any web application, to store any web applications details or data, for that purpose we use what? MongoDB. Okay. Similarly, why we use this E, that is Express.js. E and this R and this will work together. Okay, you can put it here also. Okay, E and this N means Express.js, and this Node.js, we use this for backend development. Why we use this E and N? We use for data processing. See, like when you enter this email, when you click on this request OTP button, it will give you OTP on your mobile, right, or in your email. How it is sending? Because you give some logic, you give some complete code how to do this part you are doing using these two technologies, using this using this Express.js and Node.js. You are defining, you are writing your complete backend logic. Okay, why we use this Express.js and Node.js? Anyone? Can anyone tell me why we use this Express.js and Node.js? Just feel free to speak. Why we use Express.js and Node.js? Anyone? You can put a message in chat box also. No issue. Okay, I am telling it once again. See, why we are using this Node.js and Express.js? This Node.js and Express.js. As I told you, to create a complete web application. To create a complete web application, we have to create its front end and its back end also. Why we use back end? To give some data processing logic, how to store data in database. This part we are doing in our back end, right? To create backend also we have some languages, we have some technologies. Okay, so here in MERN Stack we are using these two technologies to create backend of our web application. to create backend of our web application, here we are using Node.js and Express.js. In any other stack, normally you can use, suppose if you are doing with Java, there is a, you have to learn Java. There is a, as a like Spring Boot is also there in Java. Okay, like similarly when you learn with Python, when you are doing backend development with Python, you have to learn Python and Flask or Django. Okay, so similarly in this MERN Stack also, to create a backend, you are using what, Express.js and Node.js. Okay, anyone having any doubt in this, just put a message on chat box. Anyone having any doubt why we use Node.js and Express.js? Okay, fast and effective step. Yeah, yeah, you can use same language for both front end and back end. Right, right, Savik. Good. Okay. Okay. Now, as we know why we use this MongoDB, already we learn about this. Why we use MongoDB to store the, to store your website's data. For that purpose, we use MongoDB, and to store the to build some logic. For that purpose, we use what, Express.js and Node.js. Now comes to this R. Why we use this R? R stands for React.js. Okay, we use React.js to create the front end of your application. Okay, like this kind of UI. Okay, like all this search bar, buttons, all this text, all these colors. Okay, everything, every complete UI of your web application will be created using React.js. Okay, so it is making this command stack, making a complete full-fledged web application. For creating the front end part, you are using React.js. For creating back end part, you are using Node.js and Express.js. And for storing the data, for you are using what, MongoDB. Right, so anyone having any doubt why we use React.js? Just put a message on this chat box. Okay, Harish. Okay, anyone else having any doubt? Okay, great. Okay, anyone else having any doubt? Like, I didn't get everyone's message. If you are having any doubt, just put a message, or else just put no. Okay, so that I can understand you are actually listening this complete class. Okay, sorry. Okay, Lakshmi Narayan sir. Okay, fine. So that's why this is the reason of the first alphabet which stands for which technology. We just explore about it, right? Just I'm removing it. See, this is the complete details what is mean by front end. Okay, now comes to each and everything in detail. Okay, as I told you, to create a front end of your web application, we use what, React.js. Okay, to create a front end of your web application, we use React.js. But with React.js, we use some other technologies also. Okay, with React.js, we use some other technologies also. Like we use HTML, we use CSS, and we use JavaScript also. In front end, we use some other technologies also with React.js. That is, first we have to learn HTML, then only you can learn this React.js. Directly you can't learn React.js. If you know about HTML plus CSS plus JavaScript, then only you can learn React.js. Okay, so it means what, to create a complete front end of your web application, you must at least have to know about these four technologies. Okay, so we will learn especially why, for what is the purpose of using only HTML. Okay, we will learn each and everything in detail. Just I am telling you the technologies. In front end, you are using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then React.js. Okay, similarly in backend, you are just using Node.js and Express.js. Okay, in database, you are using MongoDB. Okay, so as I told you, this is a complete 4 months of training, as you guys already know, and I have shared the complete course curriculum also with you guys in our group. So this is our 4 months of complete training in which we are going to learn. See, I'm just writing here. I'm just giving my name. Okay. So what you are going to learn in this complete 4 months of training? You are learning complete MERN Stack. Okay. In MERN Stack, what you are learning? HTML, CSS, okay, JavaScript, GitHub. Okay, then you will learn React.js. Then you will learn Node.js. Then Express.js. Then MongoDB. Okay. And there are some libraries also. We will explore it. Plus, we are using generative AI also. Okay, why we are using generative AI? See, to create a complete web application which contains front end, which contains back end, which contains database also. For that purpose, we are using MERN Stack. In MERN Stack, you have all these technologies, right? So in this complete 4 months of training, you will learn entire MERN Stack, all these technologies. We have in detail syllabus also. We will check this also once again after completing this. So we will learn all this thing, plus we are using generative AI tools also. Why we are using generative AI tools? Anyone? Can anyone tell me why we use generative AI tools with our MERN Stack development? Okay, I will tell you. See, nowadays what is actually happening to make work more easier, right, Sudarshan? Very good. See, for that purpose, we are using generative AI. See, using MERN Stack, you have to write code by your own. Everything, each line of code you are writing by your own. See, nowadays in the era of AI, if you are writing complete thing by your own, there is no purpose, or there is no usage of your AI tools. There are a lot of AI tools. If you are using it effectively, it will work for you as your labor. It will give your work free for free, right? You are giving if some prompt to ChatGPT, it will work for you. So but you must have to use that particular generative AI tools must be effectively. If you are using it effectively, then only it will give you the good results. Okay, so as Sudarshan has already told us, like we use Monstack development to create a full stack application. We already know about it. So we are using generative AI also. Why we are using generative AI? To make our code, make our work more easy. Instead of writing each line of code by ourselves, see, to make this complete full stack Flipkart application, it will take lot of time, right? It will take lot of developers also. No one can easily create this kind of complex web application. If you are using generative AI tools to create this kind of application, it will help you. It will give you the code. So it will make you making your work more easy. So for that purpose, we are giving this generative AI tools also, like how to use this generative AI tools with this MERN Stack, so that you become a future ready developer. Okay. So now comes to our complete course curriculum. So first of all, this is a complete course curriculum, like each and every topic in detail you can see. Okay, this is not a notes, right? We will see all the notes also, but I'm giving it contains all the subtopics. It contains main topic, then its subtopics. So first we will learn what is front end, how to set up it, like for all the VS code we will learn each and everything in detail. See, I'm already told you, I am assuming you are at zero. Okay, so I will teach you from very basic, so no need to be worried for that. So just see the complete course curriculum. So in this we are going to learn complete HTML, all these topics. Okay, then we are learning this CSS. uh, See, it's this is main topic, then it's subtopics. Okay, same with JavaScript, main topic then subtopics. Okay, then this is some libraries. As I told you, there are some libraries. We will see what is library, each and everything. No need to be worried, this is just a course overview, so you will get what is actually this course is for. So you will get the complete idea. For this purpose I am explaining you the complete course curriculum. So then we will that to like guide you how to do deployments, means how to create a web application which is live, so that you can share the link of your web application with others. Then we will create projects also, and then we will learn React.js, complete React.js. Then MUI is also a library. Then we will go to backend. Here we are completed with our front end development. Okay, then from here we are starting our backend. In backend, as I already told you, we will learn Node.js, then Express.js, then MongoDB. Okay, there are in backend developments also it includes authentication, authorization, API integration. It contains. Okay, so apart from this, see, we will show you how to like integrate payment gateway also. Like website contains online payment, so you can using it you can directly scan the QR code and pay it using phone pay or GPay, right? So to give that functionality, you have to know about payment gateway also. So we will learn this thing also in our course. Then we will learn real time communication also. What is mean by real time communication? See, on WhatsApp, how you are chatting, you are sending a message, other person receiving a message. So this is real time communication, like chat box you can say. Okay, this kind of web application also we are going to create in this complete 4 months of training. A real time communication system, like WhatsApp or any other, like Instagram also a real time communication system. Okay, so we are going to create this kind of web application also in our course. Then this is our basic thing. Then we are going to learn about generative AI tools also. Okay, as I told you, we use generative AI tools to make our work more easy. So in generative AI tools, we will learn how to use ChatGPT, how to use Cloud AI, how to use GitHub Copilot, how to use Cursor AI. Okay, all these are your generative AI tools. Okay, all this is your generative AI tools. So when you are giving a good instruction, so we are going to learn prompt engineering also. With generative AI tools, we are going to learn prompt engineering also. Why we are learning prompt engineering? With generative AI tool, why it is necessary to learn? Why is it necessary to learn prompt engineering? And can anyone say, tell me? Okay, okay, I will tell you why we are learning prompt engineering also. See, generative AI, because it will give in simple way. Yeah. See, suppose when you want to create a web application and you are asking for the code from ChatGPT, right? You must have to give good instructions. When you are asking for the complete code from ChatGPT, you must have to give good instructions, like create a web application which is made up of using HTML, CSS, all these technologies you have to give, like step by step, complete in a complete manner you have to give. Okay, so this thing also matters. Why? Because if you are giving a good instructions, AI will give you the good results. So we need to give prompt engineering. Right, Krish? Very good. Right. Sometimes AI tools will go in hallucinations. Hallucination means it will assume anything by its own. Okay. So for that purpose also we have to give good prompts. Okay. You have to define each and everything in a step by step manner so that AI can understand it more easily, and it will give you the good results. So for that purpose we are going to learn prompt engineering also. So in prompt engineering we are going to learn how to give a clear instructions to AI. Suppose when you are asking some thing from ChatGPT, how to ask, how to give good instructions to AI. Okay, when you are telling AI to create some specific thing, so you are must be specific. Okay, you must have to tell create this application using this technologies. So must be you must be specific. Okay, so that it will work properly. Okay, and while giving the instructions to AI, you must have to give some examples also. So in that way it will work more perfectly. Okay, if when you give some examples like do like this, you are saying I did like this, similarly you also do like this. If you give some kind of examples, it will give you good result. And fifth one is refined prompts, means sometimes the AI will not give you the good results, so you have to check it and you have to ask for better result. Like it is like request for optimization. You can say this one is not better, give some more better thing. You can say like this to AI. So and the sixth thing is like you, as I already told you, you have to give the instruction in step by step, and you must have to review the output of your AI. If you are directly copy pasting the complete code, it will not work. See, it means what, you are completely blindly trusting on AI. You can't blindly trust on AI. You must have to check their output. Okay, so why? Because AI lot of time will give you a bad code. What is mean by bad code? Like the code which is not proper, which have some issues. So you must have to check the code by your own. You can't trust on AI blindly. Okay, anyone having any doubt till now about this course curriculum? Okay, Krish, what about others? Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. What about others? Okay. See, so now we got the complete course overview. This is the complete 4 months of course. Which in this course we are going to learn each and every technology we already discussed with you in our complete course curriculum. Apart from this, we are using generative AI tools also, and why we are using it we already discussed. Right. So apart from this, we are giving you lot of assignments. See, as I already told you, we are focusing on each and every individual. So to know everyone is learning, everyone is learning properly, everyone not having any doubt. Okay, so for us the dedication and the hard work matters. We don't want the hundred of students which is not who are not dedicated. We only want two to five, any number of students who are completely dedicated with us, who shows lot of efforts and hard work. Okay, so we will give you the assignments after every each module. We will give you the assignments, we will give you the practice sets. Okay, so and apart from this we are going to help you in like building a LinkedIn profile and GitHub profile, and we will help you in mock interviews also somewhat, and we will help you in portfolio projects also. You can go to my LinkedIn account. See, this is my LinkedIn account. Okay, this is my LinkedIn account. You can see it. If you are having a good LinkedIn account, it will work for you. Like if you are listing all your skills, all your like whatever the things you know, okay, it will help to you. Like when HR know see your profile, they get some more like they get some attractive, like this person having lot of skills, so they will directly engage with you from LinkedIn only. If you ever not put your resume, they will directly chat with you, directly get in contact from your LinkedIn account only. So maintaining a good LinkedIn account nowadays very important. So we will make sure you are having a good LinkedIn account, so that you are getting a good chance in our companies, okay. And as I already told you, in our professional readiness, we are make sure you are having a portfolio projects. See, as you can see in my LinkedIn profile, there is one visit my portfolio. This is my portfolio, okay, which contains lot of projects. See, as you can see, which contains lot of projects. So we want to make sure you are also having this kind of projects and a good portfolio website which contains all of these projects. So directly by seeing this kind of portfolios, companies will give you more reference. Why? Because your work is completely visible. Whatever the thing you have done, it is visible to other people, so they will trust on you. They will trust you, this person is authenticated, this he has done lot of work, so we can trust on him or her. So nowadays, that's why I'm saying you, maintaining a good LinkedIn profile, maintaining a good portfolio and GitHub. So all of these things are nowadays important. So in this 4 months of training, we are going to make sure you are having a good profiles also, okay. Anyone having any doubt till now? So we can add professional readiness, okay. Anyone having any doubt till now? Yeah, you will get a recorded video also. Yeah, there is cover letter writing is also there. See, some companies will ask cover letter writing also. See, some companies ask only resume. Cover letter is also some kind of resume, but it is not lengthy. You are just giving you the brief introduction about yourself, okay. So we will see cover letter writing also, but it is not necessary. But we will make sure you are building your resume like ATS friendly resume. What is ATS friendly resume? What companies nowadays are doing? They are using some AI tools to sort out the good skilled people. Okay, so that's why they use some AI tool that is ATS friendly. So ATS, okay, to make your resume ATS friendly, like when you apply for any job, AI will detect you like this is a skilled people. So we will make sure your resume is a ATS friendly. Okay. Anyone else having any doubt? In front end, I didn't mention 3 points. Where it is? Wait a minute. Okay, this one you are telling, I think. First one is HTML, CSS, React, JavaScript, right? Second one is React.js, and third one is responsive design. This also comes under CSS only. So this is not a technology. Okay, responsive design means when you are creating a web application, it must be responsive. Responsive means when your screen size, the web application screen size decrease or increase, it must look good, right? No matter in which screen you are opening a web application, it must look good in every application, every you can say, like if you open this Flipkart in mobile, it must look good. If you open this in tablet, in tab or iPad, it must look good. So based on the screen sizes, devices, it must be responsive. It must respond. Suppose I am changing the screen size. See, the screen size is now a little bit smaller, right? Still it is looking good. Okay, let me keep this side. See, it is responsive. Why? What? Because when I'm changing this size, it is not looking blur, like it is this buttons or this text. It is not disturbed. You can say it is responsive. It is based on the screen size. It is changing its sizes also. Okay, so that's why we must have to make sure our website is responsive. Okay, front end we are going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js and some UI libraries also, and we will learn about responsiveness also. Okay, anyone having any doubt? Anything? Okay, Krish, what about others? Okay, Madhu. Okay. Okay. Okay, Sudarshan. See now in this we have get complete our 4 months complete training curriculum, right? In this entire 4 months of training, what we are actually going to learn? We are going to learn a how to create a complete full stack web application, right? Which contains front end, back end, and database. With this, we are using generative AI tools also, right? So this is all about your learning, right? Now comes to industry, right? After learning this complete course, how much it will be beneficial to you? Did actually companies looking for it, these developers? So now let me explore it. MERN Stack developer salaries. Okay, just I am showing you the basic salaries of MERN Stack developer in India. Okay, let's give some experience also after 5 years of experience. See, a MERN Stack developer with 5 years of experience, annual salary is 12 LPA to 25 LPA. Okay, in India I am saying in India there are developers, right? But still the salary 12 LPA to 25 LPA, just having a 5 years of experience. If you are having more than 5 years of experience, let's assume if you are having 7 to 8, like suppose give me a 10 years of experience. See, just this is just a basic salary. People goes in crores also, like see this is 40 LPA. Okay, this is a higher potential earning is up to 40 LPA. Okay, so this is all about experience. So in IT, experience matter a little bit. Okay, when you are freshers, still these salaries are good in India as a fresher. Okay, as a fresher, the basic initial salary in India is 3 LPA to 6 LPA. Okay, so like comes to the job, like we are just discussing about just in India. There are some students who are from out of India. International students are also there. Like using remote jobs also, you can do other for job for other countries, and you can switch also, right? You can move to some other country also if they are going giving you the good salary. In USA, let's see in USA for fresher. See, 75,000 pound dollars. This is in dollars. You can convert it. So the basic salary of MERN Stack developer in USA, it starts from this. We can check it like in different countries the salaries of IT developer, the small stack developers will be higher compared to in India. Okay, so it must be in high. This is in dollar, you can convert it. So what is now you guys have a complete good idea about what is the future opportunities you are getting after learning this MERN Stack development with generative AI course. This is a 4 months of complete course which have lot of jobs. Okay, this is just about jobs, right? You will get job. There are a lot of jobs in India, in other countries as well, and the salaries also you saw, right? Let's see this one per month salary. Okay, just see this for 3 years of experience. Okay, this is from 4 LPA to 12, around 12 LPA, right? So this is just a basic salary. Okay, let's see the about jobs. Jobs in, let's see, in India. Now just see in platforms only. Like say in Naukri.com you have 5,307 jobs of only MERN Stack developer. They are asking for only MERN Stack developer. In Indeed also there are multiple jobs you can see. See here 5,612. Okay, 18, 522, 700. So these are specifically for MERN Stack developer. We just asking for MERN Stack developer. So after completing MERN Stack development, you can be a front-end developer also. See, after learning MERN Stack development, you can be a only front-end developer or back-end developer or can be a full stack developer also. Right? Why? Because in MERN Stack you are learning how to create front end of a web application, how to create back end, and you are learning how to create a complete full-fledged web application also. So while searching for any job, you search for like not only for MERN Stack, you can search for front end developer jobs. Okay, like this also you can search. So they divide this complete full stack development with two parts, front end and back end. So it's up to you. You can be only a front end developer, you can only be a back end developer, or you can be a complete full stack developer also. Okay, see, you can see there are 423 jobs only for front end developer. See, 425, 542, 100. Okay, so as we can see, MERN Stack developer job opportunities is more higher compared to only front end. Let's see about back end only. In world, like let's see in world. Why? Because we are going to do jobs in worldwide. Right? See, 6,000, 6 lakh. What is this? 64,000, 359. Right? There are a lot of jobs. So it's up to you. You want to you can switch. Like you can be only a front end. You can only be a back end, or you can get a job as a MERN Stack developer also. Any doubt in this job opportunities? Yeah. Krish, no need to be worried. After this complete 4 months of training, you will get a certificate. Okay. You will get a certificate which clearly shows you are completed the 4 month stack development course with generative AI. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Syllabus is nice and useful. Yeah, it is. This syllabus is for the learner, like for the complete beginners who want to get a job in IT. Okay, if you don't have zero knowledge, you can assume if you are don't know anything about coding, still you can learn from it, like from very basic to till advanced level. Anyone having any other doubt? Okay, Madhu. Okay, so this is just about the job opportunities, right? So after learning anything, there will be only one option, like you must have to do job. Can we do anything else also? After learning any technologies, there is only a one option to do only job only. Can we do by for our own? Like we want to make something for us. Like you want to create some business. You want to do be a entrepreneur, right? So job is only not a option. After learning anything, job is not only a option. It is one option. You can say it is one of the option, but not only. So after learning a MERN Stack developer, after creating, when you are able to create a complete full stack web application using MERN Stack, you can work for you also. Like you can start your some startup, right? In which you can make projects, this kind of web application for other people. Like you can means you can do some freelancing also. Here I think I listed out in our uh, page. See it here. See, this contains complete thing. I already shared this PDF with you guys in our group. You can see it from there. I will share it once again. So in this career opportunity, see benefits of building GenAI. This is a basic thing. So in career opportunities, there is a global demand, right? In other countries also you can get a job, and there is no restrictions. Like you are from India, you can't do that. There are no restrictions. You can get a job in a global worldwide. And the salary ranges also I have listed out here. The basic salary of fresher, junior level, all these things. And apart from this, as I told you, you can do something by your own also. Instead of doing any job in any companies, suppose if you are a student, you can't do job in any companies, right? You have to maintain your college and job, you can't do it. Instead of that, you can do freelancing. What is freelancing? You are creating projects for other people. Like suppose there are some school, there is some basic school, and they want to create a web application, right? For them you can create a web application and you can charge something, right? Like there is some clinic website, clinic is there, and they want to put their website on internet. So for them also you can create a web application and charge something. Okay, in your relatives also you can observe there are people who are doing their businesses and they want to keep their business on internet. For them you can create some web application and put upload and deploy on internet. Okay, just I am giving you one example. Suppose someone opens a bakery website. Let's take only a bakery website. Okay, this is one kind of bakery. Suppose in any one of in your relatives they create a they make a business of bakery, and now to explore more, now to gain more customers, they want to put their website on internet. So you can create a website for them. Okay, see this is just a basic web application. So you can create this kind of any kind of web application and you can charge something from them. Okay, so now let's see what is the basic average amount a freelancer will charge from clients. Freelancer. Okay, this is giving in percentage, right? Okay, this is a simple website. I am just saying this for the simple website which contain 2 to 3 pages. For simple website, it contains 5,000 to 10,000, which it takes only 1 to 2 days to create this kind of simple website. You will charge 5,000 to 10,000. Okay, let's remove this basic. freelancer will charge from clients. I forgot to mention a MERN Stack, right? MERN Stack freelancer will charge to create complete web application. Okay, so you can see minimum amount it is saying $4,000 to $10,000. It is in dollar. It is will be approximately from like in 40 to 50,000. Here also you can see it is 50,000 just to create a basic web application. Here, like just now I told you about the bakery web application, right? Just to create this kind of simple web application which contains this 6 7 pages, you will charge around 20,000 to 50,000. Okay, you will charge 20,000 to 50,000 to create this kind of web application, and it will hardly take you 1 week. Why? Because you are using generative AI tools also. Okay, just I am writing here to create a basic web application. Freelancer will charge around 20k to 50k. Okay, for just a simple web application I'm saying. But to create some complex application which contains all of this is just a front end. This website doesn't contain backend also, even backend. This is just a front end application. Okay, to create a complete full-fledged complex, like Flipkart is a complex website, right? So to create this kind of complex website, a freelancer will charge around 12 lakh, 10 lakh, this much of amount. There will be some more developer with them, so they will charge this much of amounts also. So what I'm saying, why I'm saying you about the freelancer is because you are having some more opportunities apart from doing job in any companies. You can be a freelancer as well. So that's why just I am saying you the basic charges a freelancer will charge from client. Okay, anyone having any doubt? Do we have class every day, ma'am? Yeah, I think UI UX is front end of the full stack. Ma'am, what is the difference between UI UX and full stack? Yeah, okay. Okay. See, what is three of you ask about what is UI UX, right? See, what is UI UX? See, in UI UX, see, when you are creating a website like this, you are not directly creating a website. There will be a one designer. First, he will make the design of complete web application. Okay, he will create a complete web application design, and then the design will be hand over to the developer. So the first step is the website will be created. Website design will be created by the designer, and designer will give a complete design to the developer, and developer make it using coding. They make the complete website. So this UI UX is used for making the design of your web application, and that UX is user experience, means how user will feel, what will be the color of this website. Everything will be decided by UI UX designer. Okay, so this is the use of UI UX designer. There is a I will enter here UI UX. Okay, just UI UX. What is the rule of UI UX? Okay. See, as I told you, UX is stand for user experience. See, when a user comes in our website, it must feel, he or she must feel get good experience. Like if the color of your website is good, they will feel more attractive. So they spend more time on your website. So all this thing, a UI UX designer will decide which color, like the position, all this thing will be decided by the UI UX designer. Okay, UI stand for user interface and UX stand for user experience. You see, I didn't mention anything about designer. Google only giving me the designer, means it will create the designs of your web application. Okay, anyone having any doubt in this now UI UX? Yeah, we have classes every day, but not on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, on Saturday and Sunday we are not having any classes. So from Monday to Friday we have classes daily till from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyone having any other doubt? Okay, anyone else? Okay, Krish. Okay, anyone else having any doubt? Okay, so this class is just mainly for getting the complete overview what we are going to learn in this complete 4 months of training. See, we discuss all the complete course curriculum, right? Whatever the things, whatever the technologies we are going to learn in this 4 months of complete training, right? And apart from this, why we are using generative AI tools also. And apart from this, we saw the like career opportunities also. You can get a job and you can do some freelancing also. There are high scope in freelancing also after becoming a MERN Stack developer. So that's all in our today's session. In our next session, we are going to start HTML. Okay, as it is there in our course curriculum. We will do the complete setup part. Okay, after that we are starting with HTML. Okay, so no, DSA is not important. See, nowadays the DSA we use for problem solving. Like, nowadays the AI is doing all the problems. But still there are companies, there is FANG or MANG companies, they are asking for DSA. They want the developer who are good in logical part. So it is not must you can say, but it is good you have if you have. Yeah, sure. I will share you. Actually, I already shared the complete course curriculum in our group. I will share it with you once again.